Yo, what is good? What is good? What is up? 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 What's good with everybody, man? What is up? What is up with everybody in here, y'all? Let me see. Let me see some. Let me see some. Let me try and turn this on. What is up? What is up? What is up? Shout out to everybody in here already, man. How is everybody's day going? How is everybody's day going? Because I know y'all made my day good. Y'all made my day great. So shout out to everybody in here already, man. I'm gonna just send a link out to a couple people, see if they got the time, man. Um, let's see. Let's see what we got going on, man. Let's see. What is up? What's good with everybody in the chat already, man? What is up with everybody in here? Let's see. Shout out to Raider Dangerfield, man. What's up? He says, "Congrats, kid. Keep it up, man. You provide good content, breakdown, and insight for such a young man. I appreciate you, man. I really, really do appreciate you. And I try, man. I try to put my knowledge out there, best of my ability. Let's see." Jeffrey says, "Congrats, man. Keep doing you. I appreciate you." He says, "If I'm lying, I'm dying podcast." Shot. That's a dope ass name. If that's a real podcast, that's a dope ass name. Shout out to you. He says, "My guy Madden Wizard." Appreciate you, bro. Let's see. Hold on, man. Who else in here? He says, "Yo, what's up, Andy? What's good, SJ? What's up with you? You gonna be live during the game?" I will be live with my boy Graf tomorrow for his game, for his birthday. It's our playoff game and it's his birthday, man. So we gotta win for the bro. So yes, I will be live with Graf tomorrow on his channel for the game, for his birthday, for the first playoff freaking appearance in 5 years, man. I was freaking 13 when we were in the playoffs, bro. Like, oh man, I'm so excited, man. What's good, Andy? Congrats on the 3K. Yes, thank you, man. Appreciate you. What's up, youngster? What's good with you? Raider 805. What up, Andy? Playoffs, baby. All of all years. Yes, I know. It's crazy. Crazy. Shout out to the Unfiltered, man. If y'all want great Raider content, they talk about, a bunch of stuff, a bunch of topics. I think they also got like a news page or something like that, man. Go check them out. They got some good content over there, man. The Unfiltered Truth. I'm gonna put it up there for a little bit. So if you guys are interested, go check that out, man. Let's see. Andy, what's up, bro? What's good with you? Rashard. Andy, congrats, brother. Appreciate you, man. Terrence, what's good, bro? What's good? Yo, bro, what's happening? Bay Area, Central Valley. Congratulations on 5K. We barely on 3, brother. We barely on 3. We getting there. But hey, we'll get there. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Congratulations on 3K, bro. Shout out to Terrence, bro. He really been in here putting in a lot of work with us, man. A lot of work with us. So I really, really do appreciate you, bro. Was good with my boy. Congrats, Fresno in the building. Shout out to the nation. Feels good on this pre-victory Friday. I like that, man. Hey, and before I get into all the news and stuff, right? I gotta say this. Shout out to everybody who corrected me when I did the video about Mike Mayock and Denzel Perryman. Shout out to everybody who corrected me in the comments. I pronounced Greg's name as Greg Bikert instead of Beekert. So shout out to everybody in the comments, man, because I got so many of y'all letting me know, man, and I appreciate you. I want you guys to correct me when I'm wrong, man. So yes, shout out to everybody who told me it was pronounced Beekert in the chat, man, and in the comments. I love y'all for that, man. Call me out on my shit. Let's go. I'm so nervous for tomorrow. Hey, Josh, I'm hyped, bro. I'm hyped. I'm actually confident. Like real shit. I'm confident. Let's see. Congratulations on 3K. I appreciate you, bro. Bold prediction: defense, 2 INTs, 2 forced fumbles, 5 sacks, and a defensive score. That'll be the first defensive score since week 3. Week 3. That's insane. That'll be the first defensive score from week 3, bro. Because, man, week 3 was when Casey Hayward had that tackle for loss in the end zone on who was it? Jalen Waddle. from Jalen Waddle, man. So that would be the first defensive score since week 3. That'd be crazy. I would love it. People from Hammers, hey, if y'all are on Hammers, don't be coming over here, man. Show love to my boy Hammer, man. That boy grinding. That boy grinding. Let's see. We got this, Raider Nation. Let's go. We should dominate the Bengals. We got this. Hell yes. Hell yes. Raiders win the game. Game-winning interception. What game was it that Merrick had got he had dropped the game winner, basically? He would have took that one to the house. He would have took it to the house. Who was it that we played? We had ended up taking an L that game. I forgot who was it that we played, but bro, Washington. Yes, there you go. So my boy Raider Gabe on his P's and Q's. Let's see. Hammer told us to come to you. Appreciate it, man. I appreciate Hammer. That's my guy right there. Let's see. What's up, Andy? Was good. Washington. Andy 3K. We here, bro. We all coming over. Appreciate you, Jerome. The D-line is going to feast on Burrow. Can't wait. This is the thing, man. They're as much as like good and as much success as they've been getting on offense, their offensive line has been still piss poor. They just have a better surrounding and supporting cast that it's been getting more production, but that offensive line, I believe I got a bunch of people letting me know that they're on their third or fourth offensive tackle on the right side. So whoever's going up against that guy, whether it's Mac, whether it's Kuntz, whether it's Yannick, bro, it's huge. And yes, risky production. That's a big one as well. That is big right here. Shout out to Risky. Andy, what's your stance on the coaching staff besides you? Stan can't spell his name. Oh, don't even worry about it. I think depending on how far we go, I think that you kind of need a revamp on both sides. You need something new on both sides. A new D coordinator, a new OC, because the offensive play calls, they've been pretty lackluster, in my opinion. I think that our guys have just been making them look better than what they actually are, but I actually don't think that the play calls are that good, So, in terms of the defensive side of the ball, I mean, shout out to everybody who was in my live show last week when we made the playoffs, man. But I have backed Gus Bradley in his defense. I have had his side, but there's in my opinion, there's no excuse to giving up fourth downs to first downs in the same drive when you just have to get off the field. But yeah, shout out to everybody in here, man, saying congratulations. I appreciate every single one of you. Shout out to Hammer, man. Hammer over here with getting people over here. I appreciate you for real. Let's see. I think the notification just went out too. So congrats, Andy, on 3K. I appreciate you, Justin. Let's see. Damn, it's a whole fucking lot of y'all, man. Shout out to Hammer, bro. Appreciate you. Let's see. What's up, little bro? What's good, bro? You can't fire this staff after this crazy train. I like that too. I agree with that. Congrats, Andy Milanakis. Appreciate y'all, man. The execution on fourth down. It's tough, man. It's tough. And me personally, what I was gonna try and do today was I was gonna try and watch Will Compton's podcast that he got. I was gonna see if he was gonna try and mention anything about that, but shout out to everybody who just got off Hammers Live, man. But my boy, he's over here.
We flooding that shit. I told him. I said, everybody and your mother, come and show up to my little bro show. 3K, big deal.
Hell yeah, man.
Much love, much respect to everything you've been doing on your lives, bro.
Appreciate you, bro. And I mean, we were talking a little bit when I was asking the questions in the morning, man. I mean, bro, we whether it was through Spotlight's channel, I think that's when I first met you. Spotlight, he had gave me a good chance to put my platform and his platform together. We had joined, and I think it was a couple times where we were on there together. So it's just no new faces over here, right? There's nobody new, but I mean, man, that's love right there, bro. So I appreciate y'all. Game 130 in Cali, yes. Andy, do you smell what the Raiders are cooking, bro? I smell it all, bro. I smell a win. Bro, Stu, dog. Hold on, man. Appreciate you, big bro. Hold on. I gotta send Stu the little invite, man, if he gonna pop in. That boy is Stu. Damn. Shit.
He was just in there. He was just in his house with me. We were chatting it up.
I knew the NFL paid well. I knew the Raiders were paying well. Shout out to you, my boy. I appreciate you, man. For real, for real. What's up, Hammer? Yes. Shout out to Hammer. Hey, Terrence, if you're in here, drop my boy Hammer's link in the chat for his page. I just hit 3K. My bro he's going quick. Already hit the 1,500 mark. So I mean, hey, it's all of us, bro. Like I said before, I mentioned this before. I think it was when I hit 2,000. Nobody on this platform that talks Raiders football, man, nobody is a competitor to me, bro. We're all family. Thank you. Everybody here, man, if you're watching this, the same way Hammer just sent everybody on his channel over here, bro, show love to his channel, show love to everybody's channel. Nobody's competing here. Nobody. We all love the Raiders. We're all going for the same thing, man. Andy 3K, yes, sir. I appreciate you. Salute Nation. We're ready for tomorrow. I'm ready for tomorrow, man. I'm ready for. Whoa, what do Stu got going on? That man, whoa, he was okay. He was feeling it. Hey, bro, I appreciate you for real.
What?
Yo, that fucking. Damn, he gonna make me step my shit up.
He's a Black Hole Mafia boss now.
Oh, the dono, bro. That's feel me. Appreciate you, bro.
What do you talk? I didn't. What do you mean donate? What?
That was not see what's on the screen right now, brother.
He's playing stupid, bro. Let me take that shit off real quick, man.
Terrence has my credit card, son of a bitch.
But yeah, appreciate you.
Congratulations, dude.
Yeah, bro. I appreciate
the Expo hat too. That shit's fucking hard.
Hey, man. I hope there's one conversation that I don't want to pop up today, and that's the Amish. Okay, that's one thing that we're not talking about today, bro. Because the last time we got off the live, I sent you that little thing on this.
Dying, dude.
Bro. As soon as I saw that on my timeline, I said, I gotta send this to Stu, bro.
So no talk. Yeah, so we're okay. Got it.
But look, man, I appreciate everybody's in here. But look, let's get it. Let's get into football. Let's get into football. And I want to talk about this game right here because I'm more confident going into this Bengals game than I was going into this Chargers game. That's just how I'm feeling. And the reason why is because I know the scoreline of last game was 32-13, but the game was 16-13. With 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
Our defense balled out, man. Our defense balled out last game. Our offense was really just struggling, but our offense doesn't look great, but it's looking like they're hitting their stride right now. So, I mean, I'm confident going into this game. I'm not cocky going into this game, I really think that we have a great chance in making it to the next round, man. And hopefully, if the chips fall how they may, we get to play in Vegas against the Patriots. I want that.
That would be dope.
That would be the next game?
If the Patriots were to beat the Bills, then we would play the Patriots in Vegas.
Whoa.
That's because we got in as the 5th seed. Patriots are 6th. So we would, yeah. Damn, Hammer. Appreciate you, my brother.
Gotcha. That'd be freaking dope.
Yeah, that'd be insane. I said yes. I said, damn, I'm gonna have to drop 1,000 just to go into that fucking stadium, bro. Because that atmosphere would be disgusting.
I'm just glad to see from what I was watching from TV and what I heard from Docs. Like it seemed like the nation came out in full effect last Sunday. That's the way Allegiant needs to look from here on out. Stop fucking
that
outsiders.
Happens if the Steelers upset the Chiefs, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
That's
what I said. If the chips fall how they may, we could see our team in the playoffs in Vegas.
What was the deal with Ben Roethlisberger wearing the Raiders helmet? I
guess him saying thank you for us helping him get into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was he was doing because you remember when it was
man, fucking welcome. That was our whole goal, man. Hey, you're fucking welcome, buddy.
Yeah. So no, because I think it was on the final drive when it was only like 4 minutes left, when it was like it was looking like, oh shit, like this is an actual possibility now. You saw him, he was on the phone with a friend or something like that. He like his fucking energy, like he lost it. And when we kicked that fucking field goal and made it, he threw that shit on like he was happy. Like, but yeah, it was an autographed helmet, so I'm sure that it was like a friend or something, or somebody that played with the Raiders before. It could have been Stu for all we know. Maybe he signed it and gave it to him.
Fuck, I'm not giving that motherfucker a goddamn fucking thing, dude. Fuck him, dude. Take that fucking helmet off, motherfucker. Fuck that, dude.
I agree. Fuck them. Let's see. I don't give a fuck. Yep, let's fucking go. Let's see. You mean the helmet that didn't fit? Yeah,
that was a struggle and a half for him to try to put that shit on.
That boy got a big hand.
Motherfucker.
You said it was autographed by Janikowski and Leckler. That's some funny shit.
Hey, that's a legendary helmet then.
I need to get some autographed jerseys so when I actually like become a homeowner, I will have them framed and hung up in my man cave.
Hey, so look, you remember how I was just saying that it was 13-16 in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes left, right?
Yep.
What people are also tending to forget is at the same time, let me put this so they could see. Hammer, is there a way that you could edit your name so that it could be your YouTube page? So that when there's nothing on there, it could show your YouTube page as well.
See if I could attempt to do this.
But what people are also failing to realize is the fact that Joe Mixon ran all over us, right? He did whatever he wanted. But our freaking run defenses, it stepped up massively. As well as our defense hitting a stride against the run. Like I said, the pass game is looking a little bit better. Bro, these comments, bro.
They're out of control today.
But like I said, I'm more confident going into this game than the Chargers one. It could just be since the Chargers game, it was like you lose, you're done. Maybe it was that, but at the same time, it's the same thing. You lose, you're done. So I'm just, I don't know. I feel like Joe Burrow, he's gonna get knocked down a couple pegs tomorrow, and I'm all ready for it. And not to say that his confidence isn't like, he earned that right to be confident like that and to be talking his shit every now and again, right? But I don't know, it's something about him.
How'd they do last year?
Huh?
How'd they do last year?
He tore his ACL last year.
Yeah.
Had he not, he was definitely going to be the offensive rookie of the year last season.
At what
no questions asked.
At what point did that happen?
It was early in the season.
It was early in the year.
He can go fuck himself. Okay, fuck him and his cigars and his tough ass wannabe fucking attitude. He's fucking. I don't know. I'm getting fucking pissed off. Fuck him, dude.
I mean,
act like a tough guy.
This is my thing. Like I said, he's kind of earned it because, you look at his fucking play, bro. This man got like 1,000 yards in just the last 2 games.
Yep.
That's nasty. But at the same time, it's like, bro, you.
But again, though, Andy, that doesn't mean shit if they lose tomorrow, right? So really, what has he really earned? I get it, but he didn't finish last season. That's part of being the rookie of the year, is being able to make it through the whole fucking season, right? And then what has he as a professional? He's,
the thing is, we've been in this winner go home thing for weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, you look at what Cincy did against us before. Oh my God. You look at what Cincy did against us the last time around. What did Jamar Chase do? 3 receptions, 32 yards. I think he had a touchdown. Yay. Guess what? We have given up the 4th least receiving yards a game this season. Our pressures, we lead the league in. Our blitzing, not so much. Bengals haven't won a playoff game in over 30 years. Kill the noise, y'all. Kill the noise.
And don't we play better on the road? Haven't we played better on the road or no?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. What we were kind of scared about was that it was like, oh shit, we might have like both teams might have to be one dimensional because we were expecting a weather. We were expecting a snowstorm, but
right now
it's clear. There's no storm. There's no snowstorm.
Not until Sunday. 30 degrees and cloudy tomorrow.
Perfect.
So it's like, I mean, there's not much you can ask for. Like, if it's gonna be cold, let it be cold. That's playoff weather right there. If you're asking me. But
if you made it this far, absolutely.
The last 5 games, what's been their record the last 5 games?
Cincinnati, hold on, because I was pulling up before we get to that. Burrow's box score against the Raiders week 11 was 20 for 29, 148, 1 TD. Joe Mixon ran for 30 carries, 123 yards, 2 touchdowns, averaging 4.1 yards a carry. That's a good stat line. Like, it is. But if you look at all the running backs that we faced, if his name isn't Jonathan Taylor, he wasn't averaging shit.
Yeah.
This last month. So let me go see what Cincinnati's record's been this
last. The last 5, including the 35-32. Wait, that's not us. Hold up. They've won 3 of the last 5. They lost recently to Cleveland 21-16, but before that they beat KC, Baltimore, Denver, and they lost to San Francisco in overtime.
Being KC is big. I think losing to this is my thing. You know what I kind of see the Bengals as? I think we'd be in the same position as the Bengals if we didn't deal with the off the field shit. The reason why I say that is because they've had no distractions and have still went down and lost to teams that they shouldn't lose to, like the Browns. You shouldn't lose to the Browns. Like, they suck. You shouldn't lose to other teams that they've lost to. But since they've been healthy, they haven't had to deal with so many distractions. They've got by. They've won those games that they should win, right? I feel like that's kind of where we're at. But when you put these two teams on the same playing field, I mean, honestly, I think I just think we're winning them tomorrow. Being honest,
rankings wise, they are heavily and evenly matched. I've looked back and forth between each category, and they're evenly matched. It's anyone's game, but I think with the tear we've been on, especially defensively, I definitely have us winning this game, and I have us winning by at least 10 points.
I just feel we've got momentum.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
A little more than them, and I've said it before, the broken record, when teams are even, it's tough to beat a team twice. Cincinnati has the pressure on them. They're at home. They're trying to resurrect a franchise, and they're young and inexperienced in these type of situations. We've got seasoned players that have been under pressure, right? I mean,
not just that. I mean, our guys, they've gotten used to now winning the games in the close moments. Like,
that's huge. That is huge.
Exactly. Like, going into the playoffs, and you're getting used to being
like, we'll come back.
Exactly. Like, if it's
that's everything, dude.
If it's 2 minutes and you're down by 3 points or it's a tie ball game, to have all your dudes like level headed, all right, let's just go fucking win. It's just like, if it's nothing new to them, that is so much bigger than than like the average viewer sees. Like, it is. And then, I mean, the NFL today, they put up a video. Dude, this team without freaking Cash Carlson, oh my God, man, this team would have some difficulties, because I think it was like a 3-minute highlight reel of this man just scoring clutch kicks. I was like, bro, there is nothing more that you would want. And I love the Raider fans, man, because there was a little clip, because he was cut from the Vikings, and when the Vikings lost a crucial game on the kicker missing, all the Raider fans swarmed the fucking Vikings page and started laughing at them for cutting Carlson. And that shit right there, I love that, man. I love it. I
don't do this very often, but I did call that. Remember the whole draft thing that we had? Who were we going to keep? And he was one of the players I said to keep, man. I just thought that when I watched him that first game in Baltimore against the Ravens, dude, I'm like, this dude, like, he just seems like he's just confident. He's out there just like he knows he's gonna, and the whole team knows like, hey, dude, if we put it in his hands, we're gonna win this fucking game.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying like that is crucial. Like when I was playing, like we knew like if we gave up like 2 touchdowns, we're about to lose this fucking game now. And that like when you start thinking negative shit happens. But if you're like, you know what, I don't care what the score is, we always got a shot, dude. We're always in this game.
I think the best thing is when there's 2 seconds left on the clock and you see Derek Carr calling a timeout, smiling at the camera like he knows his kicker's about to go bang that shit right there. He knows it. That right there, ultimate confidence in your kicker.
Coach. Dumbass motherfucker.
Well, yeah, it's a dumb coach, but bro, I mean, Carlson, man, I love that dude right there. And Hammer, your mic was muted right there.
What's his longest?
Oh, it's like 57 or 58.
Yeah,
like, he got
that shit had me dying though when he did that shit. Because my brother's best friend was asking like, "Yo, what the fuck happened and why did they call that timeout?" I was the game could have ended in a tie. They did some stupid shit. And I was replaying it to him, and he saw Carr's face when he called the timeout. He couldn't stop laughing.
Like, what the fuck? But hey, remember when overtime started, I said, why don't both teams just go, hey, listen, dude, let's just run the clock out and let's both fucking go. You know what I mean? Like
Chris Collinsworth was constantly talking that conspiracy theory shit throughout the game. And I was
he was pissing me off. But his longest is a 56. His longest is a 56. But
career with us.
With us.
Okay.
But I want to talk about this because we got a couple people that was in the All-Pro. Like, that's big. You know, AJ Cole, first team, he's a punter. He made it All-Pro, man. Still, I don't know. You gotta love the white All-Pro punter, man. You gotta love him. First team.
I loved my punter Leckler and my kicker Janikowski. So you have some badass punter, dude. That makes a fucking difference, man. Makes a fucking difference, dude.
Dude, when this is the thing, and even when we had other punters, I thought the same thing.
A white punter.
but this is the thing. When we had other kickers, I didn't have the ultimate confidence like I do in him. I literally like, damn, this is the thing. I'll literally say this, like, damn, we're punting. It's okay. He's gonna switch the field for us. Like that's like, and I say it every time because we know that he is going to flip the field. He's going to make that offense have to work, and that's big, man. Because our defense is, it's been holding us in these matches, man.
Also, think about this, Andy. A good punter also give credit to the coverage team. Those guys are covering their ass off.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
Sure they're not getting returns.
Look, we got somebody like Tyron Johnson now as a gunner. Like that dude paid huge dividends for us against the Chargers with that strip fumble and Diablo there on the recovery on it.
Down there and
what's so dope is that he's a wide receiver, forcing fumbles as a gunner. That's dope, man. Our freaking punter forced a fumble against the Chiefs. Like, that's dope. Like, that I love that, man. I love that because all that shows is that everybody on our team is giving full effort.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like, come on, man. You can't I couldn't ask for it any better than that. But I was about to look something up. Oh,
well, I will say that you expect Waller, you could tell his legs were a little fatigued, right? Getting back into that game shape.
Definitely.
You'll see a huge difference between last week.
You also have to take into consideration with Waller that he was just on the COVID list as well. And Perryman said it after his presser, after coming off from COVID, like, dude, he could hardly breathe throughout that game. And he's telling people, and I've been saying it, this COVID shit right now is no fucking joke. And he put that shit out there for everybody to hear, man.
That's a bitch. That's a bitch.
So I'm hoping he's got his legs back this coming weekend. I really do.
But here's the thing, though. I respect him going out there, but don't be a liability, though. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
If you can't breathe, like Coach, man, I can't. I'm not giving I'm not able to compete at the level that I need to out there. You need to put somebody else in. You know what I'm saying? So it's a thin line. It's a thin line.
Oh yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Well, really quick. Shout out to Pacey, man. He says, I think beating KC has the Bengals too pumped up. They're completely underestimating us. Mixon already bought cigars. Oh damn. I didn't know that. And this is my thing though. I will say this, man. Joe Mixon, he's from Oakland, man. So he always fucking wants to kill us. He always wants to hurt us. Always. When he played we played them last year, right? When we played them last year, this man started doing the smees in the end zone after he started scoring. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, there's the thing. Mixon, he has the ability to take over a game. But this is my thing. I really, really like that comment right there, because if there are, look, the worst thing you could do is look past an opponent. Him buying cigars is looking past an opponent, because he's already thinking of the celebration. He's not thinking about the task that's in front of him. So, hey, if you want to do that, you want to get ready for celebration time, go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. And shout out to Raider Prophet, says, already told Hammer. Shout out to all the 2021 Raider Nation content creators. Y'all made a huge fucking difference this year for us. Happy for all you in 2022, 17-23 Raiders. I love that. I love that. And shout out to you, Raider Prophet. And I'm just glad that I could have made your year just a little bit better. Just a little bit better. Whether if it was 1 day, 2 days, or one minute. If I manage your week, year, whatever, better somehow, I love that, man. I love that. I appreciate your support, bro. But let's see. We played Cincy in 2019, and then 2019 was when Max had the 4-sack game. 4 freaking sacks against Cincy, man. So
you take those cigars and shove them right up his fucking ass, man. Fuck that bullshit.
But yeah, Max and our kicker were selected as second team All-Pro. So I love that.
Sure.
But look, how do you guys feel about, I know a lot of us wanted to get Nicholas Morrow back. We're not going to have him this week. But it's looking like Hankins is going to play. That's big. We had him last week, but I like the fact that it's a little bit more certain this week. And Lester Cotton and Damian Square. I'm a pretty good fan of Damian Square. Pretty good fan. And I like this right here from I don't even know how to say his name. He said Morrow's playing next week. Guess what? There will be a next week. There will be. Shout out to Q, man. Says,
see, I like that. I like that positive thinking rather than going out and buying fucking cigars.
Hell yeah. And then Q says, and Zach Taylor talking about we're just Raiders. Like, okay, so now we really got to dog them and humble them. Oh yeah, I mean, listen, man. It's what is the saying, man? When someone's not used to winning, that's how they act. When someone's not used to winning, they don't know how to handle it.
They could be hype all they want. They haven't won a playoff game in over 30 years.
And that's what they should be. That's what they should be worried about getting done. That's what it should be.
You're gonna overlook us, and you're gonna be sorry that you fucking did, because we're just gonna punch you in the mouth for 60 fucking minutes
in your stadium. Yep. Simple as that. Don't get better than that. In your stadium. Send them home packing, man, because we're going to have a nice flight home. You motherfuckers going to be sad and sorry. Hey.
Is anyone going to the game that's in here right now?
Bro, I wanted to so freaking bad. I was trying to get today off and try and make the trip out there, but I was like, fuck, man, I can't.
Game 1? What, the game's at 1?
4:30.
Oh shit!
I had a sub on my live. I think it was Monday. Like, yo, you going to the game? I was like, I wasn't planning. He was like, I'm gonna get 3 or 4 tickets. Let me know. I was like, what? I'm not going to Cincy. I'm not sitting in that. It's way too cold out there, man. Nah.
I'm only 3 hours from Cincy.
Way too cold out there. I will tell you next season.
That's perfect weather, man.
Next season, I will be in LA against the Rams, and I will be in Vegas this April for the draft. Those are the plans so far.
Yo, I'm going to the draft, bro. So we're gonna have to link.
Was Dirty serious about that house?
Yes.
What happened?
Dirty looked into an Airbnb for us for the draft. Like, he's dead serious about this shit.
Oh, dope. I'm going to the draft.
He found a mansion. I think it's like seven people, something like that. Yo,
yeah.
Hangover Part 4, here we come.
That's just hella funny. It says Andy Front, he from San Leandro. First of all, nobody says San Leandro. They say SL, but no, I'm not from there, bro. I'm sorry.
San Leandro was my spot, dude. I love San Leandro.
Well, that's because Oco was right next to East Oakland. So
we went down to the movie theater down there every Thursday night. The little movie theater and the Target.
Ain't nothing wrong with San Leandro, but I'm definitely not from there. I would show y'all the location, but at the same time, it'd be 200 motherfuckers that would know where I live. So,
and Ricky's Sports Bar, obviously. So fuck. I mean, I know. God rest his soul.
King said, "Who buys cigars for a wild card?"
Dumbass. Fucking cocky piece of shit, motherfucker.
Let's see, man. My boy SJ says, "Congrats on 3K, man. You earned it. I appreciate you, bro." And shout out to
Nation down here, fucking lurking down here, motherfucker.
Shout out to Hammer, bro, because in the morning when I asked you about that little app, bro, I didn't even know my statistics. So when I downloaded it, I was like, when the fuck did I upload 200 videos?
And it gives you every single one of those milestones. Like, I was using vidIQ at first, and somebody was like, "Yo, try TubeBuddy." I tried that shit, and I check it. I kind of like check that shit quite often just to see what's going on. But bro, this last week, I've gone up 15,000 views. I'm over 70,000 views right now. I'm like, holy fuck!
What is it?
TubeBuddy.
Yeah, TubeBuddy, bro. I was like, when the hell did I upload 200 times? Look, let me put it.
Like all of your social media, it calculates, or is it?
No, YouTube.
Oh, but doesn't your YouTube channel do that already, or no?
TubeBuddy is like an extension of it, but it's spot on with that shit too.
Okay.
And 30 degrees is not bad weather. It's not. I mean,
I played in a game where I played in 6 inches of snow by the end of the game and overtime, and that shit was bad.
But this is the thing, though. They are used to practicing at 8 in to beat the 100-degree weather. So it's like it'll be cold. It'll be cold, but
it's all about the wind. If that wind's kicking, but if there's no wind, I mean,
then you're good.
Yeah.
I hope there's no wind because, man, that right there takes control of the pass game. Like,
and the kicking.
Yep. So, let's see. Hot take: Edwards will have a breakout game tomorrow. Me with Edwards, I think that our scheme, our offensive play calling is not helping him at all. But damn, bro, like I just got to see it to believe it with him now. That's just how I'm seeing it. Raid said it. There is nobody on this offense that's had more consistency on the offense besides Edwards. He's the only person that has continuously played downs, and there's just no production at all. It's like, where is it at? Where's that? 10 to 15 miles an hour wind? Damn. I mean, that's not that bad.
So someone said they have small DBs. I'm looking at do you guys know that? Do they have smaller DBs?
Well, the last time we played them, I really hope this isn't the case, but DC threw an interception to the worst corner in the NFL to close out the game. Like the worst.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay.
And he was with the Raiders.
Okay.
Eli Apple, man. Fuck.
Isn't Apple a fucking giant at one point too?
Jesse Bates, 6'1".
Yeah, he was drafted by them.
That's right.
First round.
Jalen Davis, 5'10", 6. Oh shit! Does Trey Flowers play?
Trey Flowers is a good corner. I'm not sure if he's playing though.
I know one of their corners is out.
Appreciate you, Tion. Hey Andy, do you prefer Nassib or Kuntz? I think they're completely different players, but if I got to choose one to develop play, it'd be Kuntz because they're a pass first team. But I think they are completely different players, though. Say Jones is balling.
Thomas.
Here's their thing, though, is that you look at their offense. Their offensive line is horrible, right?
Yep.
So you can take advantage. Like, if you don't give Joe Burrow time, he's going to
fold. He's been sacked 50 times this year.
Exactly. Like, he's going to suck. But there's those times where the offensive line holds for just 1 second longer, and he finds the tight end Uzamoa. He finds Jamar Chase. He finds T. Higgins. He finds Tyler Boyd. He finds Joe Mixon. Bro, they got weapons. So you just have to really, really, really try and limit it going into the game tomorrow.
We can't have any broken plays, man. We can't have broken coverage, especially Uzoma is his fucking security blanket, man, and he's a big motherfucker. You got to shut him down.
I'm interested to see if Nate Hobbs will be able to slow him down, because Nate Hobbs has done pretty well against tight ends, but it's a tough one to really understand. It does suck losing Phylon, man. It does, and me. I'm not a fan of Isaiah Buggs. I'm just not. I just don't think he's a great player. I think that you already have a better like right now. I'm not saying he's young. I'm sure he has a lot of talent, but the thing is with Isaiah Buggs is like, bro, that's Damian Square right there. Damian Square is better. And we didn't need him. I understand we did it for depth, but you just elevated freaking Kendall Vickers.
Yep. He's just a rotational piece. I keep telling people he was a depth and a rotational piece. Like, nobody needs to be too hyped on it right now. Everybody's asked me this week, what do you think about Buggs? What do you think about Buggs? He's fucking added depth, guys.
Yeah, he's depth. That's all he is. He's nothing crazy. Look for I think this right here down the stretch, there has been Jalen down the stretch on offense who's been sneaky, but freaking Quentin Jefferson, oh my God, re-sign that man tonight, because
I keep saying it. I want Quentin and I want Solly re-signed.
I want Quentin Phylon. I just haven't seen enough from Solomon, man. He had a great beginning of the season, but I don't know. It's kind of died down. But he also had – I mean, I know we all noticed it, right? Once we saw Phylon and Q start picking it up, they really started limiting Solomon's role. So, it is what it is. Let's see. Oh, what do you think about that? What do you think about Cincy, Stu?
Well, I was just looking over the roster and their stats, their coaching staff, and obviously Burrows is, a very competent quarterback. How many interceptions does Carr have this season?
Oh, this is definitely a career high in picks this year.
I think Burrows has 15, which seems kind of high to me. Is that high or no?
Not for a 18-week season. I know Derek Carr has more than that.
Does he? Okay. When talking about the running back, who I was talking about shoving cigars up his ass, the guy's pretty good fucking running back. I mean,
oh wait, DC only has 14.
Okay, so
when it comes to the turnover battle between these teams, they're evenly matched with that as well.
Yeah, their running back's fucking good. I mean, he's a fucking big, hard runner. A lot of touchdowns, a lot of yards. The receivers are pretty. What?
He's from Oakland.
Well, it said Oakley on his Wikipedia. Is that the same? Is that
he went to Oklahoma? He's from Oakland, but he's from Oakland. He went to Oklahoma, and he was slated to be a top pick, but had some domestic issues, and that pushed him back, and teams kind of steered away from him.
What's his name again?
Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon.
Well, why would it say fucking Oakley?
It's possible that he went to high school out there, but I don't think so.
High school.
Yeah, he probably did go to Freedom. That's a fucking powerhouse team out here.
That's what it says. Yeah, Freedom. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, whatever. But I mean, they definitely have playmakers. You know what I mean? There's a lot of fucking Ricardo Allen's a Purdue guy who was with the Atlanta Falcons for a while. He's kind of a backup reserve guy that
he can play.
He can make plays, dude. He can make fucking plays. They do. Their DBs did seem small. I wasn't sure which ones were the starters or not, but they only had maybe 2 or 3 guys over 6 foot, which, you know, I don't know if that means anything. To be honest with you, it's not like our receivers are giants. Their linebackers, I think it's 54. Is it Wilson? I mean, he's got 100 tackles. He's leading team interceptions. I'm not sure, but it is 50.
Logan Wilson?
Yeah. He's a playmaker out there.
He's a white guy.
What's that?
He's a white guy.
He is. Yeah, he is. Then their defensive coordinator is from Purdue, who I know. And then Steven Jackson is a DB coach. And he was an All-American DB at Purdue, and he was the fucking reason my NFL career kind of stopped when he coached me in Washington. So I'd like to go to the game and go kick his fucking ass, to be honest with you. I'm fucking so pissed that motherfucker is coaching these guys. So I hope they get a fucking million touchdowns scored on him. He gets fired, but I want to meet him in the parking lot, dude. That motherfucker, dude, is a
bro. I don't got bail money for you, and we need you in Vegas.
That son of a bitch is a I'm fucking so pissed he's on that fucking
the draft this year is in Vegas, right?
In Vegas, April 27th. That's why we're doing this trip.
Vegas. Right? Pro
Bowl's in Vegas as well, yes.
Super Bowl next year. Right?
I wouldn't even bro, you know what? You know what's kind of sucks is that I feel like the Pro Bowl is a waste of money.
It is.
It's a joke. It's a fucking joke. The Pro Bowl back in the day, like that was like a career, like that was one of the things like
the dudes would actually go hard back in the day. Dude, they would go hard in the Pro Bowl.
That's a fucking honor, man. Like when you're a Pro Bowler, now
it's a popularity contest.
Well, and most of the team that would be doing it is playing the next week. So you have a bunch of guys that really probably shouldn't have made it. Now they're considered Pro Bowlers, and that's a huge fucking advantage when you go into contract signing. And they're not really Pro Bowlers because they're filling in for a guy who's playing in the fucking Super Bowl.
And this is why I was very happy for Denzel Perryman, because Denzel Perryman, this stat line that he's put up with the Raiders is the same stat line that he would have put up with the Chargers if he would have found a way to stay healthy.
How many did he finish with?
156, and he's first in single season tackles in Raider history.
He was 18 away from tying the single season record for the league. Had he not missed those 2 games, he was breaking the record.
Ray Lewis.
He led the votes for inside linebackers in the AFC. I was high on him from the day they made the trade, and people were, oh, he's a bum. Da da da. I said, when this dude is healthy, he's a great run stopping linebacker, and he fucking proved that shit to everybody.
And this is the thing, man. It's like to play 1 year with the Raiders and cement yourself in their history books. Fuck, man, that's big. Like he's in my opinion, when I saw him, bro, when we traded for him, I thought he was like 30. I was like, what? The man's 28?
He looks young as hell, and he's built like a brick shithouse, man.
But here's the crazy thing. You just made a good point. 1 year, and he's becoming a Raider, so-called in the record books, right? And literally, and I'm not saying this could happen, but this could be his only year. And people think his career was fucking awesome because of, if you have 1 good year, dude, like it's huge.
No, but this is the thing, Steve.
What's that?
This is the thing. This productivity, he was. He's been doing it.
Let's say this.
It was just an injury bug.
Let's just take him out of it, though, and just put anybody like having a huge year, and you rewrite the record books, and you play like 1 good year, and then you never able to get back there. It's just crazy how people's careers are judged. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, though, is that Denzel Perryman, he was doing this with the Chargers. He just couldn't stay healthy. He just couldn't stay healthy. So when he found a way to stay healthy, this is why I felt like we got him for so cheap. Is because he's getting paid less than $1 million with us, and we got him for a 6th-round pick for 2 years because of health. He played 4 years.
I don't know who made that decision.
He was Carolina. That's who we got him from.
No, but like in the Raiders organization, who was the one that was like, we got to get this fucking guy?
Probably Gruden.
It had to be
or Gus. No, because he was a Gus guy. It had to have been Gus.
He played 4 years.
Yeah.
He played 4 years with Gus Bradley.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure. I think it could be like a health thing with him because I said
what does he have? Is it muscles? Is it
no. This is my thing. I was looking at his old pictures when he was with the Chargers. He had a belly and his face was fat.
And now he's fucking jacked.
And he is ripped right now.
Dude pulled up to the press conference with a crop top on, bro.
So
that's suspicious. That's suspicious.
Yeah. So this is what I'm thinking. He did a crazy offseason program to get his body right, to limit injuries, and all credit to him because it's worked. He's only missed 2 games. But there could be the suspicious part that Stu is kind of hinting at that we don't want to get into, right?
You know? Leave it alone.
To all of a sudden, like 4 years in, and all of a sudden just like fucking yoked, and you're fucking going to the Pro Bowl.
Okay. Well, here's my thing. If health was always a thing for him, I don't think it's that suspicious because the man was only getting he got a 2-year, $4 million deal. If you look at his tape, he's not a $4 million player. That man's a fucking $10 million easy.
Oh, wait, but at what point are you looking at though? Are you looking at
you look at his tape when without the Raiders.
Oh, okay.
You look at his tape. The man's been a fucking baller. He's been a baller. It's just that he couldn't stay healthy. Like, look, this is what he looked like in a Chargers uniform. Look at his face.
Face is fucking full.
Look at that man. Like, you look at him now, the motherfucker is like, what?
I'm gonna pull a bit. I want to see his stats for like career stats. Career stats. What's his first name?
Denzel Perryman.
Denzel.
Like, you look, take a look at this guy. Fucking, this is when he was in Carolina, so before the even season started.
Okay. So.
That man's fucking yoked.
So in Carolina, he didn't have any stats then, right? Because we got him.
Because we traded for him.
So here you go. First season, 73 tackles, 72.
And how many games?
So 9 games, 73 tackles. That's good. Then 16 games, 72 tackles. So that went down. And then 12 games, only 37. And oh, Jesus Christ. Forgive me. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. I was looking. It doesn't show the games. Okay. It doesn't show the games, how many games he played in. So just total 73, 72, 37, 51, 68, 48, 154. So not saying it doesn't happen. It's just the body transformation that always, when you're 5 years into your career, like by that point, your body's your body. Like that's what it is, man. Like you're not also just gonna.
Yeah, it could be that. I'm not.
Quentin Booker said Perryman's been built like that since Miami. If we're being real.
Well, in Miami, I'd agree. Miami, he was a lot more like slimmed down, but it could just be bro got money that he didn't have before he started eating good. It could just be that, right? But yeah, I don't know. He fucking.
Let me see. I'm gonna check out his stats with the he was with. So he played at Miami.
No, my college.
Yeah, the Hurricanes, right?
Yeah. And while Stu's checking that, man, shout out to Raider Private says, thoughts on us seeing a new defensive scheme, rush 5, stop run, blitz packages, intense pressure on Burrow. Well, Shout out to everybody who saw my video, the 1-minute clip of fucking C Wood calling out Gus Bradley. But I honestly feel like that right there, I don't give a damn if you're the best defensive coordinator of all time, bro. If a Hall of Famer defensive back says that you need to be more multiple, you can't just be rushing for the whole game, and it's not just the whole game, it's been the whole season. You got to look at that, man. And I think that although Joe Burrow has a horrible offensive line and we probably could get away with just rushing 4, we have to rush more than 4. You have to. You have to.
Hey guys, this dude's been a tackling machine his whole career.
That's what I'm.
He recorded 100. So in high school, 177 tackles, 12 for loss, 9 sacks, 5 interceptions, returns for touchdowns, 9 interceptions as a senior. He also had an area defensive of the year as a junior, registering 166 solo tackles. In college, he finished first among ACC freshmen and second overall on the team with 127 tackles, tied for second highest tackles for loss total on a team. Played 9 games as a sophomore, making 64 tackles. So it kind of went down a little bit there. But then his junior year, 108, senior year, 110. Get this. His 4.78.
Not even the best.
That's slow. Yeah, dude. That's fucking. But
you look at him, he's flying.
Exactly. That's the crazy part, is because for one, he's taking better angles and he wants to make the fucking play. There's guys that are 4.23, but they don't really want to get in there sometimes, man.
Because he plays off of instinct and reaction instead of thinking.
He really reminds me of like Kirk Morrison, dude. I mean, he's a type of instinctual player like that. And I know for one thing, and I love Kirk, but if you saw Kirk, you'd be like, and he was strong as shit, but he was not ripped at all. So maybe just he just didn't fit in San Diego and got depressed and just, didn't train, maybe started drinking or something. You know what I mean?
I think this is a huge people probably say that this is stupid. There's probably people that think that this is not true. Football speed, like in-game speed, that is true.
Huge.
When you got that adrenaline going, huge. And you're just go, bro, that is true. That is about as true as a statement as anybody's ever said, bro. When you're playing and your instinct, no thoughts, you're just going, reaction, bro, that is factuals right there. That is factuals. When we see somebody, well, just each time you see somebody catch a 3-yard pass in front of Denzel Perryman, it's half a second between that catch and Denzel Perryman on his back, get him on the ground. That man is flying. He's flying.
The shit you see when a guy's running in underwear 40 yards with nothing around him, that doesn't mean fucking shit on a football field. It really doesn't at all.
You're muted.
Because again,
you're talking about the combine, the underwear Olympics.
Yeah, like that's the crazy thing. Is like, let me see the film, and certain guys will jump off the film, and you're thinking that guy must be fucking just faster than shit. And if you ran him up and you look, that guy might not even get a fucking look because some coaches only draft off a fucking 40 times. And it's like,
and this is my thing. There's 2 players on the team that I feel play like that. One of them is Denzel Perryman. The other one is out for the season due to injury, and that's Jonathan Abram. They both.
But he's fast, though, I thought.
No, he is fast.
Yeah.
But this is what I will say. When our defense looked horrible last year, this is what I saw. Yes, he missed a lot of fucking tackles. But this is what I saw. With Jonathan Abram, he was on a completely different playing speed than everybody else.
Because he ran 1,000,000 miles an hour and he didn't care.
And this is the thing. I literally think that he had the mentality where if I'm going to make a mistake, I'm going to make it at full speed. That's what I felt like Jonathan Abram was doing.
It's angles too, man. It is fucking angles. The fast. Yeah,
but this is the thing. He didn't have good angles because he'd miss a lot of tackles.
No, he took terrible angles. But what I'm saying is, like, someone's asked about Jerry Rice, and it's precision, man. Those things are so huge. The lack of missteps and just being consistent, because There might be a guy who's fast, but his feet are all over the place. He's going this way to go this way, while the other guy, he's just sitting there being patient. He's going up and making the fucking play. You know what I mean? Obviously, speed matters. Don't get me fucking wrong.
Right? Oh yeah, definitely.
It's important, but sometimes there's just too much emphasis put on it. Because otherwise, how could some of these older guys, Ed Reeds and Ray Lewis's, ever be able to compete against these young kids out of college if speed was that critical to a certain extent? Do you know what I'm saying, guys?
Here's what I'll say, right? There's a player that played with the Raiders in 2019 or 2020. In 2020, he was a linebacker, goes by the name of Vontaze Burfict. His 40 time was 5. He was not in the 4s.
No way.
5.
No.
But you saw him play, and he was flying.
No fucking way.
And he would kill you.
What is it?
Why do you think AB is so fucked up in the head right now?
What is it? What's his name?
Vontaze Burfict.
Vontaze Burfict?
His 40 time was a 5 flat.
You're full of shit. You're full of fucking shit.
A 5 flat. And we're talking about in underwear, like he just said. In underwear.
40
oh my
combine.
But he would fly.
5.09.
He would
6'1", 248 pounds, bro.
And he got drafted?
Yeah, no, he went undrafted.
Okay. That makes a little more sense, but holy shit.
And he would fly. So when the statement that Matt right here just stated, football speed, it's a fact. It is a fact.
There is how do I say it? A glaring difference between track speed and football speed. Dude.
Yes.
It's night and day. It's fucking night and day.
Yeah, his combine is why he didn't get drafted, and he was signed undrafted by the Bengals. They took the chance on him.
If he were to try to be a college player at linebacker, I'd be like, dude, it's gonna be tough, bro.
But I'm telling you, this is exactly why AB is all fucked up in the head right now, because of the way Vontaze Burfict hit.
Well, I'll tell you what. The reason why he was drafted was because he had Pete Carroll, fucking vouching for him.
Yeah.
He played at Arizona State with Pete Carroll. So Pete
Carroll was at Arizona State?
That's where he coached.
Pete Carroll.
Yeah, the coach for the Seahawks.
Pete Carroll.
I thought he went I thought he went to USC and then he went to Seattle, no?
Was it USC or Arizona? The colors are the same to me.
USC.
It was
USC.
Yeah, my fault. USC.
Oh no, that's okay. I was just gonna say fuck. Maybe I had it fucked up. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, USC, whatever the fuck. But bro, I'm telling you, Vontaze Burfict, that man wanted to kill your ass, and he would fly. And his 40 time was a 5.09.
Shit, when Bleacher Report was doing their little Gridiron Heights cartoons, and they included Burfict, he was a monster in those cartoons. Like, his shit was fucking kind of intimidating.
Fucking find his fucking numbers.
And you look at Vontaze Burfict stats. He wasn't he all pro at one point?
At one point he was. Yep.
Like, yo. Like, what?
I'm tripping. I can't find fucking goddamn shit.
But yeah, man, I really like the fact that Matt mentioned that right there, because I do really believe in football speed and in game speed. But let's see. What were we talking about before Vontaze Burfict fucking popped up? It was Denzel Perryman. Yeah,
Perryman just resurrecting his
career.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying he was fat. He wasn't fat. He just had a belly and lost it. And
he wasn't just fucking yoked.
Yeah. But
I hope they keep him. I hope they extend him for another 2 or 3 years if he keeps this shit up. Most definitely, because I fucking love him right now.
I would like this season in the off season. I'd give him another year. I wouldn't do 2, 3 because I don't want him past his 30s where he could be a liability to us cap wise.
Yeah, at a certain point, you have to pay him. I mean, like,
because look, he got 150 this year. If he plays all 17 next year, he's gonna have like 200 tackles, bro. His fucking body is gonna shut down by the time he's 30.
You're
so
right.
I don't want that. So I we got him on a crazy good deal. We paid him $900K this year. He's gonna get $2 million next year, and then he's gonna be 29 years old, and we're gonna see, okay, do we give him one more year or do we let him walk? But it is what it is. And yo, we just hit 300 people in this live right now, man. So everybody in here, man, if you have not checked out my boy Hammer's house right there, you can see his name right there under his face. Go check him out on YouTube. Same for Stu. Appreciate everybody that's in here celebrating this with me, man. I mean, yo, this is dope right here. This is dope.
We're trying to get to that 2K. My birthday is 2 weeks from today. We trying to get to that 2K. Let's go. Run that shit up,
hey guys, I think this to put things in perspective, just again about game speed and
crackhead speed,
right? So in that draft that he was involved in, right?
Yeah.
A whopping 10 linebackers in that draft broke 4.6 barrier during Saturday's 40-yard dash. Simmons, already expected to be a top 10 pick in the draft, is now being projected as a possible top 5 pick in the draft after running a sub 4.4 on one and only run in the combine. So
what are you talking about?
What's that?
What year?
I think I have the right year.
Nah, if that's Isaiah Simmons, that was 2 years ago.
What year did he go into? What year did he come to the league? 2012, right? Perfect was 2012.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, anyways, but still, it's still those numbers are going to carry throughout. I mean, the last 20 years, to be honest with you. So, but I mean, that just shows you, and what 0.5 of a second, dude. That's like.
I think, yeah. I mean, this, but I feel like this argument, with end-game speed on defense is much different than on offense. Because my boy Edgar here just mentioned,
absolutely.
Edgar here just mentioned Renfro. Renfro ran a 4.59 40. That's still fast, but that's not the fast that you would want for a receiver. But he just knows how to move. He knows where to be. So that right there,
vision.
Yeah. Vision. Like you would think that you would want a 4.4 guy returning punts, but Renfro's out there returning punts and gaining 40 yards because he just knows where to go. Also, I think Hunter Renfro runs scared, so he just don't want to get hit.
But there's also guys that reach top speed in 2 steps, and other guys that take a while. So those guys those are the guys that you want at slot coming off the line and returning those things because they're shifty. You know what I mean? But they just don't have the top end speed. So there's just so many factors that go into why a team picks a guy or why a guy is good and why this. I mean, it's just
keep telling y'all, if we didn't take Hunter Renfro, I know the next team that would have took him up in a heartbeat. And I think everybody on this exactly. They like those shifty little white boys, those slot receivers that can move. Belichick was pissed when we took him. I put money on that shit right now.
You know why? Here's a reason why I have a feeling that he likes those guys.
He knows they're gonna work.
Well, he also knows that they're not gonna fucking question him.
Mm-hmm.
They are gonna yes sir, no sir, and just do whatever the fuck he says.
Yep.
And I'm not saying that. The opposite doesn't, but I mean, like, you got a flashy guy coming in, and he might tell fucking Belichick, well, look at fucking Antonio Brown, what happened? You know what I'm saying? So, sometimes I don't like those yes men, man. I just because the coach likes him because he agrees with him all the fucking time, and there's another guy just as talented.
But I think there's a difference between yes man and humble. Because I don't think Hunter's a yes man. I think he's humble.
He's a very humble dude.
Bro, the man is being talked about in the same conversation as Tim Brown, Darren Waller, fucking Jerry Rice, and he's just like, fuck, okay.
No, you're right. You're right. I mean, there is a difference between.
Hey, D Raider. I'm not saying that Renfro is scared, but I'm saying when you run scared and you don't want to get hit, you're going to put the move on people and you're going to get out the way. I'm not saying
you made a good point though. There is some players know how to take hits and some players don't, and that's like just being able to shift your body and be aware and again those angles and vision like
that's everything in the league,
factor, man. It's a huge fucking factor.
And that's why I was scared. What was it? What was it? 2019 or 2020 when he got those bruised ribs against New York?
2019.
2019, he got hit a mean hit. Like they cleaned him, bro. He got smacked. And he had bruised ribs, bro. It was 2 weeks and he came back. It wasn't even bruised. It was broken.
Well, you got what's his face playing with broken ribs right now, Jacobs, and he's doing this thing. Thank goodness.
Yep.
Yeah. If we can build off that game last week, man, it's a great time for him to have a game like that and get that confidence and just for I'm assuming just for him, it's got to be like, oh God, fuck, I do still have it. I still can fucking compete. You know what I'm saying? Like
we're seeing Jacobs. This is what Jacobs looked like in his rookie year, and I'm glad that we're seeing this shit again. I am so happy
that we've been asking for, bro. Yep. He was in his head. He was in his head. It looks like he's finally gotten out of it and he's returned to form.
Yep.
Same with DC. He's returned to form. That's what we wanted. But when we were in that rut where we lost 5 out of 6, people were losing hope. We were saying, well, damn, is this what it's just going to be? And that's why people started saying, that's why I started saying things. Because, bro, if you lose 5 out of 6 after starting 5-2 and you see captains, Derek Carr and Josh Jacobs are captains, when you see captains not producing, you're like, well, damn, if the people that aren't supposed to lead are freaking out of it.
Andy, we had that conversation. Remember when we went? Were you in there when we went through the salaries? And I'm like,
yep.
Guys that are up top with the C's on their chest aren't doing shit. So it might come to the point where the other guys are like, "Fuck you."
Yep.
Fuck you.
Well, you see what happened? Diablo called his fucking teammates out.
A rookie.
See, dude, that's okay, man. Like it might wake some motherfuckers up. They might have thought that. Shit, they were balling out because no one told them the difference. And all of a sudden he hears that going, well, fuck, dude, maybe I do need to get my shit together.
Yeah. And this is the thing. I feel like that's what irked me the most, right? Because those are captains, bro. Like, we're talking about the young guys. They're looking up to them like, oh, geez, like they're leaders. And you see them not doing nothing.
I love it.
Like, bro, like if your team starts 5-2 and out of nowhere a string of fucked up events happens and then you lose 5 out of 6, and now you have a losing record, bro. Like, damn right, it's fair to call some people out, bro.
Fuck yeah.
So
absolutely.
I mean,
that whole thing about
shout out to Diablo, bro, because I do think he woke some people up.
Yep.
Hell yeah, he put a fire up their ass.
And shout out to Dirty because we're 4-0 since the letter.
Yes, shout out to Dirty. And that letter right there. Like, damn, he put his heart into that bitch.
Hell yes, he did.
Hey, Stu, if you were still playing and you somehow came across that letter, I'd be like, fuck, I need to get my shit together, bro.
Well, and it's funny, when I was reading that, you're very perceptive, Andy. When I was reading that, I was thinking that, like, how would I take this if I were a coach, if I were Mayock, or if I were Derek Carr or whatever, and here's a guy that, and let me give it in two perspectives. How I take it now, when I took it, knowing the Raider Nation, knowing how you guys take the game, how much it means to you, how much you're invested into it, okay? How important it is to you. It's very serious. And I had never seen that perspective before. So now I can say, hey, man, here's a guy who's saying, I like you. I fucking want to continue to fucking watch you guys play and support you. But some of this shit needs to get cleaned up, guys. Like, it's like it's somebody saying, I want to continue doing business with you, but man, can we get some things changed? Now, from a player's perspective, I probably would have been like, who in the fuck? And Dirty, nothing against you. It could have been anybody. I would have been like, who in the fuck does this guy think he is, man? What the fuck does he know about any of the situation going on? He's a fucking, did he play football? Did you start getting personal? Well, what does he even fucking know? Because again, you don't realize that you guys do know your shit as fans. You guys are pretty educated,
Well, it's because we invest so much into it.
Yep.
Well, you take it serious.
Yeah.
You take it probably more serious than some of the players do, to be honest with you. But again,
that right there is the worst thing you can hear as a fan.
I don't know. In my day, there were some guys that I don't know how much work they did.
Marcus?
Who?
Russell?
Oh.
We definitely took this shit more serious than him.
Well,
but I'm not going to put you in that shit. So
that's the thing I wish. When all that, remember, I kept saying, I said, man, I don't have a good opinion because I'd love to go out there and spend a week with them and see how they watch film, how they practice, who practices hard, who doesn't practice, who's the first. Because you have some guys, they're the last guy into the facility and then the first motherfuckers out. Like they just can't wait to get the fuck out of there. Then you have the other guys who they're putting the time in. They're getting in the cold tub. They're watching extra film. They're taking their teammates. Hey, let's go watch Red Zone. We didn't get a chance to watch Red Zone. Let's watch Red Zone.
And this is why I said a little bit earlier ago that I feel like we actually would be in the same position, if not better, in a better position than the Bengals right now if we didn't have all the off the field stuff. And the reason why I say that is because when Max Crosby speaks, when Derek Carr speaks, and when Yannick Ngakoue speaks, they all said the same thing. After we lose a horrible loss, because we, against KC, we fucking got our brains fucking blown out. He says, after we lose a fucking horrible loss and we can all just say, fuck this shit, on Sunday, the next morning, Monday morning, every single guy is getting his stuff done. He's in the cold tubs. He's in the building before practice starts. He's doing all this stuff. So this is why I say we got guys that are committed to this. Like we have guys that want to do this.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Finish.
But when you have to deal with the coach getting fired, tragic events, and then your first round pick gets fired, and then your star tight end gets fucking hurt and COVID, and then a legend in your organization that passes away that's left his freaking mark on football completely. And I don't even know if I mentioned fucking Damon Arnett's stupid ass.
Admit this too. You had an event with a Hall of Fame player in Charles Woodson and tons of Hall of Fame players of the Raiders watching you get your fucking ass embarrassed. Like that had to have fucking hurt them motherfucker. It had to have. But what I was going to say is, so think about this though. Let me present this. Let's say those things don't happen this year.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say how we won 10 games in the regular season. Let's say we win 3 more.
Ooh.
Right? 2 more without that situation. Then we go into the playoffs, cocky, looking over an opponent, and get beat by the Bengals or New England. But because of those situations, it happened early.
Oh, yeah. Everything happened early.
Now we're able to deal with it, and we're more focused on, hey, man, we've been over here. We don't want to go back there. Let's go here. So really, you look at that bad shit, and it could ultimately be the reason why
we're here.
We fucking win and move on because of those things. You see what I'm saying? It's like
I agree because you hear every single one of our players speak and they're like, "Fuck, we've been in this playoff mode for a month now. Like we've been in this mode because a month ago we were told that hey, your chances right now are slim to none if you don't basically win out." So I feel like everybody in the building got their shit together. And I feel like the biggest thing is that nothing happened, right? Like no off the field shit happened. So when that Nate Hobbs shit, I was like, fuck, like please, not right now, like no. But then thankfully nothing really happened.
How do you think about this too? I was thinking about this. Really, they're in a position that not a whole lot of people thought they'd be in. So really, they're on free time right now. They're on extra time right now. So it's like, shit, dude, let's just fucking play. Like no one expected us to be here anyways. We got nothing to lose, man. Like
you know what I found kind of crazy though, and I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, I heard this from the mouth of a former player. He made a video about it. But is it true that playoff game checks is only like 40 to 50 grand more? Because like
so you have your salary.
Yeah.
Your salary is paid in what is it? Is it 18 weeks now? Is it
17.
17 games.
Oh, 17 games, 18 weeks. Yep.
Okay, yep. So you get that. So then I want to say so anything past that, that's just bonus money. That's not included in your contract. So I think each round it gets bigger and bigger and you make more, right? So there's a certain like everyone gets paid. I don't know. I'm not sure on that, but I know anything past the playoffs, it is like a scaled system.
Yeah, because
and that's just really, if you look at it, that's money that's really bonus money. Like that's not money you counted on. And it's like, man, I think of New England, how much more money fucking those motherfuckers made rather than the guys that never made the fucking playoffs. That's like you're talking fucking a lot of money.
And here's the thing that I think was huge, or maybe not huge, but I think it definitely played a factor in why we won last week. Was Josh Jacobs. It was a small portion when it was overheard on Jalen Richard's mic because he was mic'd up. But when they went into a huddle in the running backs group before the game, Josh Jacobs, they were doing like a little prayer
before the game.
Before the game, Josh Jacobs they're doing a prayer or whatnot, and he finishes out with, we're in a position to do something that I've never done being in the NFL, and that's make the playoffs. So we got to do it. And it sounded like that was his mindset. Like there was nothing that was going to take him out of losing this chance at doing something he's never done before. And that right there, like you said, man, if we would have won those games, those gimme games against the Bears and Washington and New York, maybe our guys wouldn't have that mindset right now. No. But since they're at a position where they have everything to lose and at the same time they have everything to gain, it puts them in a spot to, like what you're saying, bro. Like, listen, if we never had all that bullshit happen, we probably wouldn't be in this go get it mode right now. So
it's almost like, dude, every play is a blessing, dude. Like take advantage of every fucking play. You know what I mean? Because like we've been to where we didn't think we were going to have an opportunity, and fucking now we do, and we get a second.
Oh, bro, a month ago, holy fuck, I just couldn't believe it. A month ago, I was like,
kill everybody, get rid of.
Was it 6 and 7? Everybody was talking shit. We weren't gonna make it.
6
nothing.
And 7 a month ago, bro.
The whole fucking thing up.
Yep.
I'm telling you, bro.
Dude, we had somebody today, in Hammers, which I had never heard before. Keep the entire staff.
Yep.
I was like, whoa. Okay.
Even if we win the Super Bowl, Greg Olsen is fucking.
Oh, he's actually in here. He's in here.
So,
Matt Marinovich. He's the one that said keep the coaching staff.
Hey, he was the one that mentioned about the playing speed. But here's my thing: even if we won the goddamn Super Bowl, fucking Greg Olsen, I'm sorry, Stu, he has to bounce.
You don't have to apologize to me. I'm not gonna lose my job.
That boy got to go.
Nah, Dick Vitale. Dirty's letter, dude.
You see, how winning just changes it just starts, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just,
hey, the thing is,
it's a good feeling, man.
This is the thing, because sports is a business. We all know that, but losing and winning, they're both so fucking contagious. It just matters which one you get addicted to.
Facts.
It just, bro, dude, once somebody becomes okay with losing, you're fucking done.
It happens.
You're done.
It happens.
Like, bro, if you, oh my God, man, I'm just trying to tell you, bro. When I played over here at my high school, obviously it's nowhere near the fucking same thing, but bro, it was just people like even just joking about losing. That shit pissed me off. Like, why? Like, why?
Me too.
Like, why?
Yep.
Like, is this like? I know it's fucking high school football, but damn, bro, like this shit is.
How about this? Did you ever have players like, oh man, that dude's fucking dude, he's a fucking beast, dog, and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, yeah, but don't sit here like we got to play against this guy, and you're fucking over here putting him on a pedestal, like. What the fuck, man?
This is the thing. We did have people like that, but the people no. But this is the thing. They would say it, and then right after they're finished, but I'm gonna smack that motherfucker. I'm gonna kill him like that.
That's different.
That's different. So they would praise him just to knock him down.
The first high school I went to, the three biggest guys that I ever played with were the only ones I could look up and be like, holy fuck, these guys are huge. DeBrickashaw Ferguson, who played in the league. He was a left tackle for the Jets his entire career. Eddie Truck Gordon. He ended up playing football. At Fordham and fighting in the UFC for a couple of years. And then Jerry Mackey was a linebacker. He went to Syracuse. Those guys were fucking huge.
What year were you?
I graduated 2004. I played with Brick, I was a sophomore, he was a senior, and Jerry Mackey, he was a senior, I was a sophomore.
I just remember when I was a freshman and I'm looking at the seniors in high school and I'm like, they look like grown fucking men, dude.
Yeah, but the school that I went to, like losing was really not an option. Like majority of my teams, we would lose like one game the entire season, and that was when we were the most pissed off. Everything else, like winning was what it was for us at that high school, but losing was like almost not an option. When that shit happened, we were all fucked up.
Dude, in this statement right here, he says, I hate losing more than I love winning. And there's the difference, bro.
That's why I don't
losing fucking kills me. And I don't know. It may just be like competitiveness, but bro, you know what I think it is, bro? Growing up with siblings, older siblings, fuck, man. Competing with them your whole fucking life was fucking annoying. It made you want to be to the point where it's like, fuck, when I'm your goddamn age, I need to be better than you. And I will be better than you.
Those are my two younger brothers.
I don't tell kids, like even like my group of friends, dude, every day was a fucking competition.
Yes. Compete in everything. Everything.
And nowadays, I just don't feel like, oh, but that's my buddy. You know,
no, it's not the same no more. Times have changed. Changed.
Bro, it got so bad. When I'd be at school, there's nothing that you can compete with while you're in class. So I fucking said I started competing. Who has better fucking handwriting?
All the time. All the time.
Who has better handwriting? Like
we play pencils. Fucking
it's like, bro, like
anything.
Freshman year, if you look at the fucking ceiling of our math class, I had about 80 pencils stuck up in that bitch.
Oh, dude, that's the thing I always say. I don't do anything for fun. It's
competing, man. It's competing. That, oh my God, it is no better feeling, man. And that's why when we were talking about the Chargers game, man, like, bro, you're a fucking competitor. There's no better moment than that game last week.
I will tell you this.
Besides Super Bowl.
Playing with Drew Brees, he was one of probably the most competitive people I've ever met. He had to be the best at whatever it was, and if he wasn't, he would figure out why that person beat him and then take an advantage and then make sure he beat the guy again. I mean, he never turned it off. Never, which sounds exhausting, but it makes you a Hall of Famer. You know, I mean, there's always a trade-off, but you can't be satisfied with somebody making a fucking play on you. You know what I mean? You have to take offense to it.
Yeah, dude, you do.
You know what I mean? Like,
and you know what pissed me off the most was my sophomore year. That was when I got into varsity. You know, you play 1 year JV, then varsity next year. That's how it has to be.
Tough to make that. It's varsity's the big boys.
But bro, it fucking was so annoying to me. I honestly felt like I was the better player. I felt like I was the better center. But since our fucking coach wanted to be the fucking, oh, it's his last year.
I hate that shit.
Like, motherfucker, no. So when it was time to do the one-on-ones, man, that shit, I only started 2 games my sophomore year. And the reason was because the first time me and the senior better center went up, I fucking put him on his ass. He hurt his knee. 2 weeks. He was out. Those were the only 2 weeks I started that year.
That drives me
because right as he got healthy again, they fucking put him back on the field. And guess what? We did fucking dog shit. 2 weeks, 2-0.
What's this guy's name? Let's go find this motherfucker.
Oh, my coach?
No, this fucking center. This fucking.
Oh no! That it was not on him. It was the coach.
Fuck that pussy.
No. The coach. Hey, my coach. Shout out to my coach, Coach Hodges, man. That man right there, he won a Super Bowl, bro.
Really?
Yeah, he played with the Rams. He played.
I was gonna say he made the jump from high school coach to winning a Super Bowl as a coach, but he played.
Okay. No, yeah. He played in 2 Super Bowls, both with the Rams. Won 1 and lost 1.
Yeah.
He hung his hat on this clip of him fucking laying the shit out of. He laid out. Oh fuck, what is his name? Linebacker from the Bucks.
Brooks.
Yes. He had a fucking highlight where he put him on his fucking ass, and he was just replaying. He was a fullback.
But I mean, like,
when he played, I don't know.
Yeah.
But bro, he was. You could look him up. His what's his first name? James Hodgins. I forgot his last name.
One of my high school football coaches played for the Bills. He was a running back for the Bills back in the day.
Your high school coach was
Joe Chetty.
I'm gonna call up. What's his name again? What's his name? Andy.
What? James Hodgins?
Yeah, I'm gonna call him up and say, hey man, you fucking Andy, why in the fuck did you play that piece of shit fucking senior head of his fucking ass, man? What kind of fucking moron are you, dude? Come on, man. You played in the Super Bowl, dude.
No, I mean, it is what it is, but fucking,
I'm fucking. But that does bother me. I mean, you'd think
it fucking bothered me, man. I'm just
as a competitor, you want to win. Wouldn't you put the best? I don't care if you're fucking. Let
me say this.
What? If you're gonna help me win, and you're better than somebody else that may help me lose, fuck this guy.
And this is the thing. That same year,
his mom or something. That's probably why.
Because my freshman year, I played on the D line. So sophomore year, I was. He told me, he said, you need to be a center. So I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna work my ass off summer. I'm gonna be the fucking best option at center there is. So as soon as he started him over me, I said, fuck this, bro. I'm gonna start going back to my D line shit. Yeah. I asked once. Put me at D-line. We were losing by like 20. Defensive coordinator, I said, please just let me get this snap right here. Go in, get a sack. Nothing ever again at defense. Nothing.
Yeah, let me.
Nothing.
Let me help. Like, let me fucking use me, man.
And this is the thing. You know what? After I got a sack and I saw 3 weeks go by and they never put me back on defense, I said, fuck it. Don't put me back on defense.
After you got that sack, did you get some pussy that week at school?
Let me continue.
He's pleading the fifth.
Let me just
the morning announcements Monday morning, like, yeah, bitch.
So I got one play, one sack, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep it at that. Fuck it. You know how goated that is? You get one play on varsity, you get fucking a sack and you dip. All right.
What number were you? 51.
No, that 52 was my freshman year number. 51 was sophomore year, and then I did 60.
No, I knew that shit, man. My ESPN's working, dude.
And then 64 was my last year, my last 2
You
years.
go to Penn State?
Who?
Your coach?
I don't know where he went to
James
college.
Hodges, right?
Yeah, he has a son in the NFL. Shout out to my boy Isaiah Hodges. He plays with the Bills. And then his other son is at Oregon State right now. He's
nice.
You guys played for both some pretty good programs then.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean his son.
You coach Andy?
I go back. Yeah, when I'm there, I go back. When the season starts, I go back and I help with the O-line.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yo, I actually really wanted us to draft his son Isaiah Hodgins because he actually told me in the draft process. Huh?
What's he play?
Wide receiver. He's 6'4", wide receiver. This is when we really needed a wide receiver. But this is when this is the year we got Ruggs, and that if you notice that class was fucking overflown in wide receiver.
Yeah.
It was overflown. And my coach, he texted me one day because he knew how big of a Raider fan he goes, guess what? And I'm like, fuck, I don't know. And he goes, the Raiders just spoke with Isaiah. They got 2 third-round picks. He's fucking excited. Like he thinks that they actually might get him. And then fucking the whole draft goes by, and then I see the Bills select him in the 6th round. I'm like, fuck. But he's not even playing right now. I think he's healing or something like that.
Where did he go to college?
Huh?
Where did he go to college?
Oregon State. He has like fucking he got a whole lot of records over there that year. Or that year, not records, but he led like all receiving categories that year in the Pac-12.
That's cool. That's dope, man.
But yeah, his other son is a D lineman over there for Oregon State.
Damn, dope.
So yeah, and then I think he has a daughter that's like running track out there. So he's fucking.
Right, dude.
And they're all at Oregon State.
Yeah, they all went to Oregon State. Yep,
that's dope.
It's heredity in your genes.
Hereditary.
What did I say? Heredity.
Yeah, I'm already seeing that with my cousins. Like both of their parents are over 6 feet tall. You got 2 of the 13-year-old football players on the rise, and then their older sister is a D1 prospect for women's basketball. Shit is insane.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why you're seeing too now a lot of the younger all professional sports. It's a lot of names you've heard before. It's a lot of these guys' sons because these athletes are getting with other athletes and just making fucking better athletes, man. It's fucking badass.
But they also have all these fucking training and all these fucking programs and shit. We didn't have that when we were their age.
Bro, I saw a freaking video of like some 8-year-olds out here throwing some on-the-run spirals. Like, what the fuck?
I think I might have seen that. Was that like the highest rated recruit in 8th grade or something?
Dude, I was just like, what? Like,
here's the thing though, it's like those guys almost peak. You know what I mean? Like they've been in a system that's so refined, and they're so refined that there's another guy who I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, you know what I mean? And another guy comes, and I don't know if that guy was necessarily a good player. He was just in a really good system, and he had the mechanics. But this guy just never had the mechanics, and all of a sudden now you put them together, and this guy's learning, and he fucking goes off and fucking, becomes a better player. But sometimes I don't know if it doesn't always translate. You know what I mean? It doesn't always translate, but it's a pretty good idea the guy is going to have a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, but sometimes when you have that much success early, it's tough to maintain it, man. If you don't have a good support system around you and someone constantly that drive wanting to continue to get better, right? You'll get past. You'll get past.
Hey, Stu, I got a question because you played safety. We got a very young and up and coming safety, Trayvon Merrick. He was fucking he was selected to the all rookie first team list, right? Right, a Hammer?
Yep.
Yeah, so
really?
Yeah. So let's see.
Put his thinking hat on.
I'm just pulling up his stats this season.
God. Because this is the thing. Merrick right now, it was the Washington game. He had a chance to win us that ball game. Like, obviously the game shouldn't have got down to that point. He literally fucking jumped the route as great as it can be jumped. He just dropped the pick, right? And then our fucking offense failed us the next drive. But
I feel like he dropped a couple picks this year.
He dropped one pick six.
At least three. But here's what I will say.
I like him. Just I want to preface that, but go ahead.
In the cover 3 that we run,
yeah,
I kind of feel like it's limiting him to make plays.
Absolutely.
Because he has to feel kind of trapped to stay high at all times, or else, some fucking bombs away is going to happen. We're going to get beat over the top. So when you look at his college tape, he had great film at deep high, like great film. But he also played great in quarters and in cover 2. And when he was in the slot, that's when he got all his pass breakups because he played in the slot. But I feel like right now, the only thing that's kind of limiting Merrick is I don't think he's too comfortable up there just yet. Because I was saying this when we're on the fucking when our defense is in the red zone.
Yep.
If you're a fucking safety,
yep,
that must be your fucking best friend. That there's not much more. You're not gonna get beat over the top.
No.
Bait the quarterback.
They have to go through you to get into that end zone.
Exactly. So that's what I'm trying to say.
You are exactly correct.
That's why it appears that not too many teams have really fucking tested him this year, especially going deep.
So Merrick, that's the thing. He hasn't gave up a big play behind him, but he hasn't made a big play in front of him.
True.
So
besides tackling, holy shit, his open field tackling is very good.
So I'm going to go back to my situation with the Raiders. So we played very similar, but it was man.
Mm-hmm.
So the corners were manned up, 8 in the box. Al Davis.
I love it. I love that though.
Every play.
Cover one.
Yeah, but we played it a lot, and every play he wanted me 15 to 16 yards deep in between those hashes.
He wasn't going to give up nothing behind you.
He wanted me 15 yards deep between the hashes. We couldn't rock and roll as a safety, so if a tight end motioned, we couldn't disguise.
Yeah.
We couldn't fucking do anything to where I'm moving around and having a chance to get in there and blitz. So guess what? That quarterback knows he's in the middle of the field. Are they ever going to throw anything to the middle of the field?
No.
Fuck no, they're not. And then what was happening was I'm getting deep, but then guess what?
In front of you. Yep.
If everyone's at 5 yards, so if he gets past 5 yards, if
he gets behind the linebackers, it's fucking game over.
So then I'm going like, well, fuck, man. Like, I'm putting in a real bad position here, right? So you just said the same things. He's not getting tested, but he's not having an opportunity to make plays because they know he's there.
Yeah.
And he's forced to make very difficult open field tackles.
And in the beginning of the season, he missed them, but right now he is cleaning them up.
But last game, he was, I don't know if he just was so deep. Remember that? I'm like, get involved. We're playing with 10 guys.
Because you know why? The way that Gus Bradley would do it sometimes is that soft spot that you were just talking about between the linebackers at 5 and you at 15. That's where, I mean, if you watch the film, that's where your buddy Dallin Levitt comes to play because he has Dallin Levitt like roaming that 10 yards the cushion. But the thing is, Dallin Levitt is not a crazy athlete to where he's gonna fucking make plays there. Like he's gonna do his job, but he's not gonna fucking.
He's limited. He's playing above his pay grade.
Right. So right now, I feel like yes, Merrick has had a couple.
And you know what? I don't know what the coach is telling him. Maybe the coach is like, you're not involved in the run game. We let those guys, because even like he wasn't even tackling guys out of, he was just kind of like, I'm like, go get involved. And I felt like if you don't get involved early, you're just kind of back there. It's hard to get involved in the game. You know what I mean?
But that's what I was saying. I would see, like, I mean, obviously I never played fucking safety a day in my life, but besides, recess, you're fucking around with some friends in middle school. But like, if my worry as a safety in the fucking cover 3 system is getting a big play over my head, and you're on the fucking 15-yard line, and there's no way that you can get beat over the top anymore, start fucking baiting the quarterback.
See, and this is the thing. Right. So when we would get in the red zone, here's what our coach Rob Ryan would tell me: if you're the free player, that a middle field player, as soon as the first movement of the quarterback, fucking go, because rarely is he going to be able to go here and here. But if you don't move, then they both sides are open. At least if you go this way, there's an opportunity for you. And he's just kind of floating around back.
He's just staying in that spot.
Yeah.
And this is my thing. Like, I don't want to discredit any other safeties that haven't really made play or that aren't really starters, but I'll see fucking practice squad guys bait a quarterback and get a fucking pick in the red zone. And the thing is, like, I'm not saying Merrick has the fucking range. Like, he hasn't been beat. But at the same time, I feel like you were potentially you were called the best safety in the draft class. You would have went as the first safety in the draft if you didn't have a back spasm or whatever the fuck it was. You were early second round pick. Like, we need some turnovers.
You're a guy that we're expecting to make some the plays that are going to affect the game. I understand.
But this is why I feel like it's Gus Bradley. Because if you turn on his college film, holy fuck, he was doing that shit nonstop, man.
This sounds like you're talking about my career, dude. It's fucking crazy.
He what was that something Thorpe Award, best DB in the nation. He won that shit. Fuck.
It's crazy though, because like the two best rookie safeties in the league right now, it's him and Holland.
Yep.
And Holland, I was extremely high on in the draft. People
I was like, very low.
Why him? Why not Merrick? Granted, I get that Holland took the year off. Whatever reasons he took, cool. I respect it. I'm not going to say shit. We still got one of the best defensive backs, one of the best safeties in this draft class. I can't complain about that shit. And he's only going to get better from here.
And this is why I feel like maybe it's Gus's system, man, because I just don't understand why a person that can, lead the college scene with leading the NFL in college PBUs, up there like top 5 in interceptions,
yep.
Comes to the league, you're expecting at least more than one fucking pick. And it's just not there. But at the same time, it's like, well, is it his system? Because then you see guys like fucking Earl Thomas, Jaleel Adai.
So when I went to Detroit and I played strong safety down towards the line of scrimmage, I was like, oh my God, this is so fucking easy. Like, the plays funneled right to you. The running back has no speed. You're making a tackle in between tackles. I'm like, you can fucking make every play. Every fucking play you can fucking make. Right? But back there, here's the thing. I tell you, we don't want to get beat deep. Okay? But at the same time, you're back here playing that. If that running back breaks through that fucking deal,
breaks the line,
you're going to look like a fucking idiot if you don't get your fucking ass down there, dude.
It's a fact. That's right? A fact.
I mean, so you're going, guys, I know like that's my responsibility, but listen, that running back's breaking through here. and I need to get my ass fucking down there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's not my job, but it is my job. It is my job if I make 10 out of those tackles and miss one because it's a fucking touchdown, and guess who's on the fucking news? So I just want to do this because you know how I am. So Merrick, here's his stats. 17 games started, 1 interception, 6 passes defended, 55 total tackles, 36 solo.
That's not bad.
Now, Docs is in here, bro.
Let me go over my stats.
Oh, shit.
So I started 3 games my rookie year. So, 3 passes defended, 3 less than him. 52 total tackles, 3 less than him. But look at my solo. He had 36 solo. I had 43 solo tackles. And that's with just me starting in 3 games. So you look at it and you go, this guy, again, very similar though. I mean, almost identical stats. In college, 17 interceptions. I'm making every fucking play. I'm moving around just like Moreg. Now I'm just stuck in the middle of the fucking field making these fucking open field fucking tackles.
You know what's crazy? There were people when we were going into this season. I'll never forget this. Me and Docs are doing a live together, and somebody said they wanted to see Merrick with over 100 tackles. I said, no, the fuck you do not. You never want to see a safety.
That means your front 7 is butt
ass.
And guess what? Guess how many tackles Abram had last year? Almost 100 fucking tackles.
That shit's fucking disturbing.
I do have to say this. My freshman year, I led the team in tackles and interceptions, and we won the Big Ten and went to the Rose Bowl. So, again.
Well, were you a deep high safety?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Not as high as fucking I was here.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I'm telling you guys, here's the thing. If you have the mindset of, if it's going to be, it's up to me. I want to make every play. Just like fucking 52, 5'7", 40, but he's making fucking plays because he wants to get there. The other guy, 5 flat 40, but I'm going to fucking make every fucking goddamn fucking play, right? It comes with film study, comes with confidence, and it comes with reading that fucking line of scrimmage. I mean, we've got linemen coming out the field down 5 yards, and Moreg's still fucking in a back pedal. Get the fuck down there and get involved. That's all I'm saying.
So you know how you said when you went to Detroit and you started playing in the box, you felt like the game was so much easier, right?
Yeah.
That immediately I thought of one person on the team, and that he goes by the name of Jonathan Abram, right? Yeah. Because last year he played deep high. Obviously, it was split safety. He split the field, but he was deep high. And this year he strong safety, like the position that you probably played in Detroit.
Oh, dude, you're not blocked. You literally aren't blocked.
So do you feel? I don't know. Maybe you look up Jonathan Abrams' stats, but do you feel like Jonathan Abrams' production this year is enough?
Let me see.
Because if you said that going from deep high to strong safety felt like you
should see a significant difference. Dude.
Yeah. So if it's that much less work and more instinct, do we feel like maybe Abrams should have more?
When you have a fucker like Perriman, they got to block him. They have to game plan against him. Dude, look at Troy Paul. And Troy Palmer was a great athlete. But he had some great linebackers and DNs where they had to those guys up front, they had to make sure those guys were blocked first. And Troy was able to be a free hitter. You know what I mean? Like, it was up to they say, listen, that guy there, we're not blocking him. It's up to you as a running back to make him miss.
Good luck.
Okay. All right. I got his stats. Question.
Okay.
Like I said, Abram played deep high last year. Now he was playing in the box. His stats this year, he has 1 interception in the box, so that's fucking. I mean,
this is who are we talking about? This is
Jonathan Abram.
Okay.
This is Abram once he's moved into the box. Once he is now the 8th man in the box, right?
Yes.
He has. Wait, what? They said he got 116 tackles. That got to be off.
No, it's up there, bro.
No way.
That's probably the most accurate one. But his tackles, they were very, very high this year. And I wish they would break it up into how many he actually had while he was playing in the box. That I'm very curious.
Oh, wow. That it's true. So
if he had that many, because he did miss quite a few tackles, he could be fucking that again. That's what I'm saying. You can fucking clean up, dude. You can fucking clean up.
So look, that's true. So he's been out this
4 weeks. I think this is 5 now. I think this is 5.
That seems really fucking high.
But in this playoff push that we've made, he hasn't played one game in it, right?
Nope.
So he's missed at least the last 4 games of the season. So we're saying in 13 games, he's had 116 tackles, 1 interception, 1 fumble recovery. He had 4 pass deflections. How many tackles for loss? Where's the tackles for loss at? I don't know, but that seems fucking high.
It is. My best year when I played the whole season, I finished with 109, which was second in the NFL for safeties, behind one guy, Chris Hope, with 110.
So then I feel like this move for Abram has helped him massive, right?
This is why going into this
you're
season,
right. Hey, you're absolutely right. 64 solo, 52 assisted, 5 tackles for losses, 3 QB hits.
This is why going into this season, I truly believe he should have been playing as a slot corner as opposed to a safety.
Here's the thing, Stu.
I'm shocked. I'll tell you what. I'm shocked.
3 hits.
Yeah.
And we never fucking blitz.
Insane.
He had to have, though. He had to have been a blitzer.
Bro, our blitz percentage is 11.
Where would he ever get the quarterback in the backfield, though?
No. Like we blitz him, but I feel like those 3 quarterback hits show that he's a good blitzer.
Oh,
he is. Yeah. He's a great blitzer because he's one of those guys.
With how low we blitz, for him to have 3 QB hits, I don't know how many pressures and hurries he has, but this is what I'm saying. I did a whole fucking film session on this dude because
I'm dumbfounded right now. That's
because I did a whole film session on this guy here because I looked at him play last year and how I said that I felt like he was on a completely different game speed than everybody else. I was like, there's no fucking way if he is 5 yards away from the ball that he isn't going to have a great season.
I'm going to tell you this, that defense, if that's the case, because think about it, before the season, Perriman was just a guy, right?
No, he wasn't just – this is what I'm saying. He wasn't just a guy. He was
a bigger player, Abrams or Perriman?
Perriman.
Really?
Yes.
He was more well-known and a higher status player?
I'd say so. Abram – dude, people didn't fucking want Abram on this team anymore.
I'm just thinking this defense to me looks like it's fucking set up.
I'd rather have kept him over Arnett.
Those 2 guys.
People didn't want Abram on this team anymore.
I probably was one of the ones that was hardest on him because I'm looking at the plays he missed. He has an opportunity to make a lot of plays in this defense.
So look, but this is to your point that you were just about to mention was that it's looking like this defense is putting these guys in position to what? Make plays.
Yep.
Right. So this is what I said before the season. I said, look, this fucking defense, if you got 2, I'm talking about 2 freakishly athletic outside linebackers that can be in like freaking alien communication with the corner, and they have that hash mark, those seams locked. This defense is extremely hard to hurt.
You know what I like to see, and tell me what you guys think.
Be right back.
Bareback? What are you doing?
Be right back.
Do you see communication between the secondary at all?
I see communication in our. I see communication within linebackers and secondary, but I don't see communication between secondary and secondary.
Yeah, like.
But it could just be me, you know, when I'm watching games, since I played fucking offensive line and defensive line, I'm more attracted to the trenches.
I was watching some of my old games, and like there's constant communication between the corner and safety, and then like in that red zone, dude, there'd be like if I'm in the middle, like we would talk like, hey, listen, I'm coming over here, so now Fabian knows he can step outside, and I'm going to be here, and Nami's like, listen, I don't need you, so Nami steps inside, so it's like it's all about leveraging where your help's at, and you can be a bonus player, but I just see.
You know why? I'm gonna tell you this. When I saw a lot of communication was week 1 when KJ Wright and Casey Hayward were playing.
I did.
Week 1
was that week 1 or was that preseason game 1?
Week 1 was Ravens game.
Okay. Oh, okay. I remember seeing it in preseason too, but
yeah. When I saw Casey Hayward and KJ Wright on the field together, dude, those guys were putting people.
Man, you have to.
But this is the thing, you know why? Is because Casey Hayward, KJ Wright, those two guys have played in this defense for many years.
They're comfortable.
You know,
but I've got to feel at this point.
This defense isn't hard to learn, is it?
Well, that's what I'm saying. At this point, I mean,
did you see the clip that Charles Woodson said? I put it up on my channel. It's a 1-minute clip, man.
What is it?
He was calling out Gus Bradley. He was saying, you know, we got the pressure on Herbert. But basically, that's because our fucking D line is good, you know. Like
they're expecting a 4-man rush to create pressure, dude. That's
he literally said you have to be more multiple. You can't go and play Herbert and Joe Burrow and just stock. Like we are stock as hell.
You know how easy it is for those quarterbacks just to line up here and fucking more right here. They're outside. They're coming here. There's no fucking movement. There's Perriman, dude. Like that's. They're fucking you like there's no I mean and that's how we were. It was the same way. Like there's no like they know where we're gonna be. So they know where not to go. You know? I mean it's you got like I mean I'd have to again I don't get a chance to see it enough on the TV copies of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd love to be able to get the stats because they'll have how many times they were in this defense, how many times they were in this defense. You know, they have fucking stats on every fucking. It'd be interesting to see because you know, too maybe sometimes our perception is different. Like I didn't think there's no way Abrams had that many tackles, right?
I know. I thought he was in the 80s. I didn't think he had over 100.
So we may think they're running the same defense a lot and like they're not blitzing, but maybe they are, and we don't even recognize it. But what was Woodson on?
It's on my channel. It's on my channel. It's the first one there.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, he was honest, and I like
here's the thing: if anybody's gonna make anyone do anything, it's fucking Charles Woodson, dude.
Charles Woodson,
and he never says a lot. So if he's saying something, fucking listen.
Well, I mean, you know how fucking hard it must have been for Charles Woodson to see those 2 drives where you give up, 3 3rd and 10s, 4 4th and 10s, and then the drive before you give up
you have your jersey retired, and you're watching motherfuckers in your getting like I'm like, what in
I don't know. I've never seen something more pathetic than a 4th and 21, not just converted, but a touchdown. Like that was pathetic. Like it pissed me off.
And that both those inside receivers were double covered too.
But this is the thing.
I never liked doubling because one guy's inside and one guy's out.
You know, on that touchdown that tied them the game, what on earth was fucking Dallin Levitt doing?
And nobody could fucking get in front.
Nobody, bro. You have the end zone behind you.
You know what he was doing?
That shit had me so pissed off. Like I was sick to my stomach when they scored. I was screaming at the top of my lungs, like, "What the fuck are we doing right now?"
You know what he was doing? He was doing his. I would think he was just doing his best. He's just a limited player, man. He's nothing against the guy, but he's just limited. You know,
I just feel like I honestly just feel like they're like how you said. I feel like it's communication. Maybe he's not confident speaking to Merrick. Like, yo, like you got the back. I got the front.
Here's what happens, and it happened to me and Namdi. It happened to me and Fabian. I know I have inside. Namdi knows he has outside, right? So I don't want to get too close to the receiver inside because fuck, he's. I have to be the inside guy. Mm-hmm. So you kind of give him space. So the receiver, what he does is he just and turns around and. You guys are both fucking. They kind of split you, and if you have a quarterback that times it right, it's fucking.
You know what I find insane about that last game is that the turnover margin was 2-0 to us, and it was a 3-point game.
Sometimes there's those anomalies, man. You know, sometimes
it was a 3-point game.
We pulled the Texans to -7 passing yards and lose by 14 points. You know, it's like. That doesn't statistically how could that even fucking happen? I did.
Well, fuck it, man. We've been on here for almost fucking 2.5 hours. But before we go, I wanna say this, man. Going into tomorrow's game, you have to continue to exploit that Bengals offense. Don't give Joe Burrow time. You know, it's two things. Pressure on Joey.
Can he run? Is he mobile?
He can run.
Who would you equate him to? Like what style?
Him and Herbert are very similar.
Okay.
They can make every pass. They can.
He's not that tall though, is he?
He's up there. He's up there. Joe Burrow height.
Telling you that pressure breaks pipes.
6'4".
Burrow on his ass over and over and over again.
So look, I think his arrogance is going to get him. I think his arrogance is he's gonna throw a pass or make a decision that, you know, that gunslinger type fucking smoke a cigar thing. I think it's gonna fuck him, dude. I really do.
The edge rushers need not over pursue, but to contain him at all costs. Do not over pursue that shit though. Please.
Who are you more worried about, Burrows or the running back we talked about?
I'd say Burrow because the running game I feel like is something that we've really been able to put in check these last couple weeks. But that pass offense, man, that's a 3-headed monster, bro.
I saw that those stats were pretty
good. Chase, Higgins, Uzoma,
Boyd. Yeah. Yeah, Uzamoa.
And Mixon can still make things happen out of the back because he is a good swing back.
I will make this prediction. I think.
Okay, we got Stu with the first prediction.
It just popped into my head. The team with less.
With the pick.
I know this might sound like duh, but whoever wins the turnover battle, I think is going to make the difference.
Okay. With that being said, fuck that weak ass prediction. Who's winning?
I'm not saying who's going to. I feel the Raiders are going to win. I do. I think just. But you know what? I've had that feeling before, and if I can, fuck.
Shit happens. Yep.
Fuck Andy. I hate making fucking predictions, motherfucker. God damn it. Fucking motherfucker.
I'm gonna go with 31-24 Raiders. That's what I'm saying. Last week, I hit on this because last week I hit the shit on the head, bro. I was off by 1 point. I literally said, we're going to win 31-34. We won 32-35. And I literally said, Daniel Carlson is going to kick the game-winning field goal to send us into the playoffs. That's exactly what fucking happened, by the way. But, yeah, I'm going to go with 31-24. We win. We move on to the next round.
31-21.
Ooh.
Bengals.
31-21 Raiders. You heard me on ESPN radio earlier. 31-21.
Have we had anybody ever pick the other team?
Ain't nobody picking the other team. It's playoffs.
No, not now. I'm saying
they're in the regular season.
Yeah. Graf.
I did it a couple of times too.
Graf said that we were going to lose to the Cowboys. We were going to lose to. He said we were going to lose Thanksgiving game and we were going to lose the week after. So he was right about Washington, but wrong about Cowboys.
Okay.
I was wrong about Cincy, but then I flipped it when we went into Dallas and was like, let's get this win. So yeah.
So yeah, man. That's where we stand tomorrow. All 260 of y'all go show love.
What are we doing for the game?
I was just about to ask.
Graf. Yep, I'm gonna be on with Graf tomorrow. Most likely Hammer as well. Yeah.
Send me the link. I will pull up because
all 5 of us, that'd be lit as
bro. People have been asking me. They're like, "Yo, are you doing it by yourself? Or are you doing with the guys?" I was like, I gotta talk to them to find out. Send me that link. I will be here ready to go.
I know that you're really good at doing it by yourself. So
yeah, we'll probably be all 4 of us. That'd be dope as fuck.
Is your fucking super speed future telekinetic internet?
Bro, it's nationally televised tomorrow, so we should all be in sync.
No, dude. Last fucking week, that motherfucker.
Yeah, it's because you have cable. It's because you don't have an antenna. Tomorrow, before the game starts, go to Walmart, Target, whatever the fuck.
I'm gonna stand in my fucking roof like this with a fucking
no. My antenna is a fucking $10 antenna from Target. I put it at the highest point in my room, and I got the game. Simple.
We'll all be together.
Yeah, no
tomorrow.
shit. Yeah,
y'all are gonna be in for a show.
Hold on, real quick. Let me just take a picture of it real quick.
Well, last week we had it muted, and we're just fucking we had to come up and fuck that and go back and.
I did the Colts game and everybody was like, "Yeah, shit was dope." But
bro, the fucking antenna is just at the height of the closet. That's it. You see a little Raider teddy bear on there too. Come on, man. Come on, man.
And what does that do, though? I mean,
it takes the signal of like it's not.
You get Playboy channel on there,
bro. Nobody watches TV unless it's for fucking games anymore. So literally just have this antenna to just watch games. But bro, it's faster because
where do you plug it into? There's just like the screw-in antenna.
Yeah, exactly. So
Walmart, do they have it?
Bro, they got Walmart, Target. Bro, it's fucking $10. And it's direct signal, so it's not streamed from cable is streamed.
I got you.
So yeah.
And sometimes with the way that my internet's fucking working, okay.
So shout out to everybody with the antenna life, man.
It'll give you cancer, but it's worth it. So that's cool.
There you
go. Which do.
All right, man, y'all. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Shout out to Hammer. Shout out to Stu. Graf was in here for a little bit in the chat. Everybody, man. Every single one of y'all. Like I said, tomorrow.
Congratulations, motherfucker, dude.
Appreciate you, bro. Hey, we gotta win tomorrow. It's Graf's birthday. We have to.
Hold on. East Coast, it's already after midnight. Docs, if you're still in here, happy birthday,
happy birthday, bro.
Yes. Everybody before we leave, happy birthday to Graf. I wasn't gonna say it until 10 because 10 is fucking his time out there. It'd be 12 p.m. So yeah, I wasn't gonna say it until then, but yeah. Fuck it.
What?
Graf, he's in Texas. So where I'm at is 9, where he's at is 11.
Okay, I thought you were saying he was born at 10 o'clock or something or whatever. So.
What the fuck? I don't know that, but
I don't know. You and Docs are pretty fucking tight.
It's my boy. It's my boy. But yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in here. Appreciate everybody for tuning in for the 3K live special. I'm glad that all 3 of us got to be in here. And like I said, bro, they both got channels, so support. None of this is competition, bro. We just growing together. So
let's get to that 2K, y'all. Let's go.
All of that.
You two guys. I mean, it's fun talking football with you guys because you guys do know what you're talking about, and I've learned stuff, and you guys are willing to listen to me to learn shit too, right? So that's
absolutely.
Yeah. And if you want fucking crazy fucking content, well, you got fucking Porn Stash over here. He got you, man. He got you, man.
Well, I was gonna say, I think I'm gonna go live on my station. So,
there you go. Oh shit!
Enjoy the 7 hours, y'all.
Yeah, hey, get your coffee, get your fucking.
There you go. Everybody go to Stu channel, man. All 200 of y'all go to Stu channel.
Have fun.
That's
there
right.
You go, man. Love y'all, Nation. Appreciate y'all for coming in.
Of course.
We donezo. We out, man. Love y'all. Let's.